Chapter 1 and exercise up to question number 8 is done before. Now question number 9, you see here it is given in the following table, shows the coordinates of 3 points S, M and T, and in each case you are asked to say M is a midpoint or not. It is like the same discussion here. Question you see, there are 3 different questions, 4 different questions. See, this is point S, this is M, this is T, and you are asked to say this M is a midpoint of S, T or not. I am solving here, you see. First question, question number 9, solution of first question. You see what is given. It is, you can, if you draw diagram, it will be easier to understand. S point is given -3, 0. Point M is given 0, 0, and T is given 3, 0. Now you are asked to say this M is midpoint or not. Our formula was like this. This point will be represented by x1, y1, and the other end will be represented by x2, y2, and this midpoint formula, midpoint is formula was like this to find x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. We have discussed the formula in previous one video. This is the formula to find midpoint. Then see, one end is x1, y1, the other end point is x2, y2. So x1 value is -3 plus x2 value is +3 divided by 2, and y1 is 0, y2 is also 0 by 2. If we simplify, what we are getting, 0 by 2 plus 0 by 2, and 0 by anything is 0, 0 by anything is 0. So you see it is given M is 0, 0, and through calculation also we are getting M is 0, 0, and therefore M is the midpoint. Given point and the point we are getting by calculation, if different, then we will say M is not midpoint. Okay, this is the midpoint formula. Through calculation, whatever we got, it is exactly same what is given. Therefore, we can say M is midpoint of the line segment ST. M is midpoint of ST in the first case. Same way you can calculate the second point, third point. If you get exactly given point and calculation, through calculation what you get, if exactly same, you will say yes, M is a midpoint, and given point and point through calculation you are getting different, you will say M is not a midpoint of ST. So remaining question you can easily do. Question number 10, you say use the connection. Use the connection means this formula we are talking about, in the formula which we have used in question number 9 for midpoint formula actually. Use the connection to find. The question is like this, you see, one point is A, it is given 3, -4. Another point is given B, it is x, y, it is unknown, xy, x, y. Then in the midpoint it is given, midpoint, you see the midpoint given how much, -7, 1. Midpoint is -7, 1. And the question is, if this M is midpoint of AB, then what will be the values of x and y? You are asked to find it. And our midpoint formula is one end point is x1, y1, and the other end point is represented by x2, y2, and midpoint formula is M, it is given by x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by, this is the midpoint formula. This is the formula to find this midpoint. Okay, so by formula what we will get, let us see. There are two things. One is by formula we will get one value, and another value they have given in the question. So by formula if we calculate what it is, x1 plus x2, 3 plus x divided by 2, and the other one is y1 plus y2 by 2, -4 plus y2 is y by 2. And according to question, you say this midpoint and this midpoint must be equal. this is the midpoint we are getting by calculation, and this is the midpoint it is given in the question, so they must be same. So we will write like this: according to question, this midpoint by calculation we are getting 3 plus x by 2 minus 4 plus y by 2 must be equal to the midpoint given in the question. Midpoint given in the question is minus 7 comma 1, and you have to remember, whenever you get like this 2 points, one point is equal to another point, then first must be equal to first and second must be equal to second. So we can say by comparing on both sides, by comparing on both sides, first must be equal to first. So 3 plus x by 2 must be equal to minus 7, and second must be equal to the second. Minus 4 plus y by 2 must be equal to 1, and we can solve and get the values of x and y. These are linear equations. 3 plus x is equal to minus 7, divide will become into, then x will be equal to minus 14, and plus 3 will become minus 3, then x is equal to minus 17, and from here we can find y. Minus 4 plus y equal to 1 into 2, y will be 2, minus 4 will become plus 4, implies y equal to 6. So the final answer is x is equal to minus 17, y equal to 6. So if the meaning is, if x value is minus 17, y value is 6, then only this m will be the midpoint of the line. So this is the solution for the second question. Question number 10.